Welcome. I'm Graydon, and this has been Buster, where I buy, watch, review budget bin movies for you. Today's movie is number 5 in our Dollar Tree month, and it asks one simple question, one simple statement. Like the old adage, revenge is a dish best served cold. But this movie asks and tells you, revenge is a dish best served raw. That's right. Today's movie is a Mark Hamill, Tony Todd movie, Sushi Girl. Fish has spent 6 years in jail, 6 years alone, 6 years keeping his mouth shut about the robbery, about the other men involved. The night he was released, the 4 men he protected would celebrate his freedom with a congratulatory dinner. The meal's lavish array of sushi served off the naked body of a beautiful young woman. The Sushi Girl seems catatonic, trained to ignore everything in the room, even if things become dangerous. Sure enough, the 4 unwieldy thieves can't help but open old wounds in an attempt to find the missing loot. And as always, I'm going to give you my good, my bad, my thoughts, and my overall ratings on this Tony Todd and Mark Hamill movie. As you can see, there's Tony Todd, you know, the Candyman, and there's Mark Hamill. Yeah. I'm going to be talking a lot about these two, and right there's your Sushi Girl. So, I'm going to be talking about that right now. The good. When you first start off this movie, their theme song is literally Diamonds Are Forever. From, James Bond's Diamonds Are Forever. That's the song they use in here, because what you don't realize is when Fish is released, which is this guy right here, Fish, they were all part of a diamond caper. And the diamonds went missing right around the same time Fish was put in prison. So they all think he has something to do with it. That's why they brought him here to this place to get answers. I just love how that opens up this movie. Yeah, the very good call on the producers and director for using that movie in here, for using that theme song. Awesome choice, guys. Like I said, Tony Todd and Mark Hamill are right in here. They're great. I enjoyed them. They're 2 men with a history. 2 men who played despicable gangsters to their cut of a diamond heist. Tony Todd plays a great bad guy. If you haven't seen it, the Batman animated series, Mark Hamill's the Joker. He could play characters like that. But this one, I've never seen him in anything like this before. That's why I mentioned those 2 here. And did I also mention that Tony Todd's voice is perfect? It's eerie and creepy. It's perfect for the role he's in this movie. Especially when he's passing out the theater masks and describing each one. It's perfect. His delivery, his timing, and the way he pauses after each one. To let it sink into his squad there, why he chose that one for them. Another good is something that's not on here, that you don't even see in the back. It's Danny Trejo. Yeah, Machete from all those Quentin Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez films. Yeah, he's in here, wielding a machete. Great typecasting there for him. And Jeff Fahey is also in here. He's a character actor. You might know him from Lost. He played the pilot of The Other Side of the Island with the Others. Very good man. Reminds me a lot of MC Gainey. And I enjoy MC Gainey's work, so. They're being listened, like in here, one of the gangsters is wired up, and they're being listened to on the outside. But when the one who's wired up gets shot and killed, they quickly go to the outside where the van is, and you see blood on the recording device. So you're like, how did that happen? Who knew about that? Everyone's in that room like what? Who? It asks you so many questions right there, but they get answered at the end. So that's always a good sign. There's a twist in here. And at the end, you kind of see it coming, but you don't know how or when it would happen. So I'm not going to give you away that twist, but let's just say it's delicious. And that is a pun on the word sushi. Yeah, it is. But anyways, now it's time for my bad. Upon doing research on this film after I've watched it, many of you have said they compared it to Reservoir Dogs. So I rewatched Reservoir Dogs before I did this review to give you this. Yes, the plot, the execution, the editing, it all is trying to be like Reservoir Dogs. But what movie in Hollywood isn't trying to be like something else? If something else succeeds, they plan on doing a movie just like that. Another studio plans on doing a movie just like that. Because it succeeded with this one, so it may not succeed. It may succeed there. whenever they try and do something, they're always bashed by us fans about, oh, why did they do that? That was completely out of their wheelhouse. Because they try to do something different. We complain too much that there's nothing new. And it's always remakes or sequels or stuff that seems so eerily similar. This is the reason why. Because we go out, we watch it, and then we complain about all the original stuff. So they're like, let's not do anything original anymore. Let's just do this. Although copying that template, it isn't a blatant rip-off of Reservoir Dogs. Is it trying to capture the lion bottle? Yes. Does it succeed? No. Is it as good as Reservoir Dogs? No, it's not. Reservoir Dogs, in my opinion, I would give Reservoir Dogs 5 stars. Just because it's gritty, it's real, it's believable. This movie, on the other hand, is not Reservoir Dogs. So does it deserve something like a 2-star rating that I've seen on most rating sites? No. No, it doesn't. In my opinion, this movie is 3.5 stars. It's it's not necessarily middle of the road. It's a high B. It's a high B. This movie's a high B. So what I enjoyed about it was this. How eclectic the 4 different guys are with their different styles of robbery. Fish was the new guy. Max kills people with his hands. Crow, which is Mark Hamill's character, likes torturing people. Tony Todd seems to be the mastermind behind it. And this guy, he was the one who was wired up. So he seems like the guy who's ready to, the cocaine addict who just seems ready to squeal on everyone else. And like I said, that's the sushi girl. Just remember, revenge is a dish best served cold, or a dish best served raw in this case. Because this is a revenge caper. Yeah, and you don't see it coming. You're looking for a good revenge caper? Find Sushi Girl at your local Dollar Tree. Make it a movie night, and always remember to dive right in.